Alrighty. Well, we're still waiting on one player, but he should be along shortly. And that's not even a joke to the fact that he's short.
Very short.
True. But we're back. We're going to do part 3 of our Lost Mine of Phandelver adventure. And the players last time finished up fighting off a bunch of goblins in a cave and saved a friend of their patron, and found out some information that their friend was captured and taken to some thing called Cragmaw Castle, and they are currently heading towards Phandalin so they can find out what's going on and what they're going to do next, and maybe deliver their goods that they were originally hired to transfer. So it should be fun, I would think.
No promises.
No promises?
Terrible. Everything's terrible.
But anyway, you guys have Sildar in the cart with you, and you're heading down the trail towards Phandalin. He's kind of just resting and chilling out until you guys get there, but he does pipe up at one point and ask you guys, are any of you familiar with the Wayback Cave story?
No.
Pretty familiar, but you go ahead and tell it. But tell it.
Well, this is what Gundren is looking for. Basically, more than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves, gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cave known as the Wayback Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge. They called it the Forge of Spells. Magic items could be crafted, times were good, and the nearby town of Phandalin prospered. But then disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by evil mercenary wizards, attacked the Wayback Cave to try to seize its riches and magic treasures. The human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the forge, and the ensuing spell battle destroyed much of the cavern. Very few survived the cave-ins and tremors, and the location of Wayback Cave was lost.
It's a pretty cool story.
Magical items, you say?
What kind of magical items?
Magic find Michael. God. Not listening?
No. Talking about, what about gold? Any gold?
Well, I mean, anytime there's a mine and magical items being made, one can assume that it was very wealthy.
Wait,
Right.
so were any of these magical items found in there?
I mean, they don't... You mean found, like, in it originally?
Well, I mean, if people were forging magical items in there, they just... Were they just... I was curious if there was any, like, being stowed in there, or if we
They don't know.
were in search of...
It was lost, so nobody knows what's in there. Gundren believes he found the entrance and has a map, but now whoever the spider is has it.
I don't like the sound of that guy. found that one bit.
Well, I'm up for finding it. Let's go.
Aren't you?
If I can persevere through spiders for magical items. But I won't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like this at all.
Can't be any worse than goblins, I guess.
Uncle Bro's turn. More legs.
Sounds pretty worse to me.
Wow.
So how do we find the spider?
I don't know. I don't know who he is. Never heard of it before.
What do you know?
I know I'm gonna go to Phandelver and try to find my friend.
Which
Well,
one
that was
is this job?
That's a good point. What about our compensation?
Well, you'll get that when you deliver the goods to the store. And you'll get the gold I promised you the day after we get there when I can get a hold of some money. As I said.
Your friend has the money?
Barthen's Provisions, by the way, is the name of the store you guys were hired to bring the goods to.
Okay.
As your contract states.
Wow. As a man of integrity, I know we need to get there and get that in there fast, so let's go.
Alrighty, so you guys continue your trip up the path?
Yes.
Or up the trail? Alright. Soon, the rutted track you're in emerges from the wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandelver. It's a small town, but it consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Some are built on old field stone foundations. There are more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the newer homes and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of a cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts, and it climbs towards a ruined manor house on the hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green, townsfolk tending to chores and running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by. I will give you guys a view of the map, so you can see what this town looks like.
By the way, I am standing on the cart so that I appear bigger than these kids.
Who are all of the like what are the townsfolk? Like what kind of race are they? Like is it just a lot of different who are we seeing?
Different different peoples, but lots, humans, mostly humans, but you see a few dwarfs running around or walking around to their business.
Dwarves don't run.
But for now, mostly humanoids that you see walking around currently.
Where we come in from?
You come in from up here. Let's see if I can get this to ping you. Go away.
Oops.
Did you see the ping?
No.
Do it again.
No. Why is it not showing you guys the ping? Let me...
Is it the southeast corner?
You come from this way. It's not showing you guys anything I'm drawing on here. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know what I did. I got this. Alright. You coming from up here.
Ah, yes.
There we go.
From the north.
Technical difficulties of me being on the wrong layer.
So I'm in the. I'll be following the back of the cart, and I sort of pull up my hood a little bit and sort of take a very cautious and, a very cautious stature, trying to hide my face a bit.
Okay. And as you enter the town, I have too many windows open. You know that? Way too many windows.
I have this feeling.
But as you enter the town, Sildar, he seems much more at ease, and he says, "My friends, let us secure lodgings. I'm told the local inn is very quaint."
Okay. Where is that?
All right.
It's the Stonehill Inn, and it is. I do believe it's right. Oh wait, no, it's right here.
Okay.
Pretty close.
Yes.
All right. Well, lead the way.
On the way to the Stonehill Inn, you actually are passing the Barthen's Provisions, which is right here.
Okay.
Oh, that's where we need to go.
Looks kind of empty.
Is it open?
Yeah, it's about mid-afternoon when you get here, and it seems like it's still open. It's a small town, so it's not like there's not a lot of people running in and out and around. You just see the kids playing and people going about their business. And
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I need money. So I say we drop off the provisions, collect our reward, then we go to the tavern.
Or the inn, you mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
This seems fine, I guess.
okay, so do you guys park the cart outside?
Now we pull it right up to the front door.
Right up to the front door?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We wouldn't pay to unload it. We're just paid to get it here. No problem now.
Do you guys okay, so you stop the cart at the front door.
Yep.
So we saw other stuff in the cave, other supplies.
Yes.
Did we ever get that and bring it?
You did not. You didn't have enough room in your cart. It was a lot of different supplies, and it was for the other, as you may recall, they had said it was for the other store there, basically, called the Lion Shield Coster.
Lion
Let's see if they
Shield.
wants to bring it. So
Yeah. Well, we could sell them some information. Okay. So I guess I'm going to go into the place that I forgot the name of.
Barthen's Provisions.
There we go. Yeah.
It's a pretty big. It's a pretty big trading post. As you can see from the map, it's a sizable building. And as you enter, you see that it has shelves full of most everything, ordinary goods and supplies that you can see. Backpacks, bedrolls, rations. You see a lean and balding human male who looks like he's like a little bit above middle age, with a kind look on his face, sitting behind the counter. And as you enter, he's like, hello, what can I do for you?
Just going to point to the
cart.
out to the car. And I'm like, well, we got your stuff. We're here to collect.
He walks to the door, looks out, and goes, these are Gundren's supplies that he's sending us.
Well, don't sound so surprised, but yeah.
Well, where's Gundren?
Well, about that, we don't actually know.
What? What do you mean you don't know?
Well, it would
We
have
kind of
been.
lost him. A little bit, maybe some. Hey, where's my waves up here?
How do you lose a dwarf?
It's not that hard.
We were ambushed,
Ambushed?
or they were ambushed, and we came across. We lost him that way. So yeah, we had to fight off some guys, but we didn't find them at the inside of the cave that we were in.
Oh, that's terrible.
Pull up my hood a little bit.
Can you? Is there any way that you guys can try to help find him and rescue him?
Oh
Big
man,
ask.
I'm a little undersupplied,
A little bit.
but it is the right thing to do.
I mean, and come to think of it, the other Rock Seeker brothers, Nundro and Tharden, they were supposed to be camped outside town somewhere, and I haven't seen them in a 10-day or so.
Who?
Wait, what?
Gundren's brothers, Nundro and Tharden.
Those guys. Yes.
I would assume they should
I remember.
return any day now to resupply. Hold on. I almost forgot all this news. I better, before I forget, let me get you your money. And
Let's not forget that.
he does go behind the counter. He goes through like a ledger. Goes, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. And he comes back and he gives you each 10 gold.
Ooh.
Thank you. Where do you get the money out of?
Make a perception check.
Seems like a really weird thing for barbarian to do.
What am I doing? I didn't. It should be high. It'll be a 17.
It seemed like he has like a coffer box behind the countertop that he went back and opened to pay you out of.
Okay.
You do also notice that there are
Equipment.
after he pays you, he calls back, Ander, Thistle, come here and help unload this. And you see two young clerks that come and they start unloading the wagon.
How much money do we get from that, by the way?
10.
And gold.
Nothing. Okay. Well, thank you for payment. I don't know if we mentioned we have Thistle's friend. Is it Sylvan? Sylvan? What's his name?
I don't know what his name is.
You're so funny with names.
That's
That guy's here.
Sildar Hallwinter.
Sildar. Yeah, he's outside. I don't know if we mentioned that.
I've never met him.
Oh, he's not here. Okay.
He's a nice guy. Again.
Yes, maybe we should get going.
Yeah, let's go. Before we leave.
Before we leave, I need new arrows.
Yeah, is there anything like?
I feel like those should be a little bit comped, considering we have to go on this other trip.
What should be comped?
The arrows. I need some supplies. How am I going to go on the extra journey without arrows?
You pick them up from. Yeah, is there anything in there worth taking notice of?
I mean, it's all like. What do you mean? I mean, it's like a regular general supply shop. Anything that is essentially available under like normal equipment in the player's handbook is available.
Well, I didn't really use anything, so I think I'm good. Okay, like any weapons?
No, it's mostly just the just like the general store kind of stuff. So there's no arrows here. Sorry.
Well, I'll just pick up a few items, act like I'm looking like, wow, this is a really nice store. This is really cool. Thanks. And, so it doesn't feel bad, got a nice store. Then I'll just walk out.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Down doesn't have arrows.
You did notice that it didn't look like there were any kind of there wasn't any really expensive stuff there. It's a more simple town, so.
Okay. That's fine. We got what we came for, so that's good. I am gonna start heading towards the
Is it the tavern, or is it just the inn, or is the inn the tavern too?
It's the yes. To answer your question.
Yes, the answer is yes. There is.
Stonehill Inn.
Okay, I want to go get the drinks.
And that is here.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go there. Let's go there.
Alrighty. As you approach it, you see it's a large, more newly built roadhouse, and it has fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers. As you enter, the common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ale or cider, and they're all kind of looking over at you with curiosity.
Okay.
That standard, you entered a place that you normally aren't in, and everyone kind of looks at you like, who are these people?
Well, guess it's pretty rare to see a barbarian on this side of town, I guess. So,
but
I do look pretty intimidating. So.
How many beers does it take to get short people drunk?
Or it's gonna take a lot.
As you enter the room, as you enter the inn, though, you see that there are several people sitting at different tables. It looks like there's an old man eating like a bowl of soup and drinking his ale. There's a barmaid running around and tending to the different patrons. You see a young child actually running around playing and running behind the counter. And there's a dirty looking man sitting at one table. It looks like he just fresh came out of some mine somewhere. Looks covered in dirt from his day's work. And there is a woman who's also tending the place that looks like she's more in charge, telling the barkeep to come and go, or the barmaid to come and go, and yelling at the boy to stay out of people's way. And then you see another woman sitting near the hearth, just sitting quietly and drinking.
I just want to know if she looks like a witch.
And as you
What would she know stuff? I don't know.
as you enter the inn, you see a short, friendly-looking human male, and he walks up and he's like, "Hi, I'm Toblin Stonehill. Welcome to the Stonehill Inn. How can I help you?"
Toblin, it's an interesting name. That's cool. I believe, are we looking for rooms? I don't
know.
Sildar goes, "I am. I'll take a room if you got one." "Oh, yes, we've got 6 rooms available at the moment. For your room, that would be, it'd be 5 silver pieces for the night." He's like, "Well, thank you, I need a rest." And he pays up and just says, "Come see me at the what's it called? The town hall." I'm totally blanking on it today. For some reason. It is...
What?
Oh yeah, the Town Master's Hall. So the Town Hall. I was right.
Which Lucky guess.
He says, I'm going to go set up at the town hall, town master's hall tomorrow and start seeing what I can do here.
Good
Come
fellow.
see me and I'll pay you the 50 gold I owe you.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why I can't
What?
take it down or whatever.
He said he'd pay you 50 gold if you escorted him here
Oh, that's right.
to the town.
I'm not gonna argue. I forgot.
Yeah,
about
50 gold. Sounds good. Can I talk to the stern old lady?
Sure.
I want to get a drink, an ale, please.
Alrighty. It is. He just goes, oh yes, sure, I can get you an ale. That would be just 4 copper pieces for a mug of ale.
Okay, I slide 5 over and ask for information on the spider person.
Oh, to the you're saying to the innkeeper? You went over to the.
No, the lady. I guess.
Oh,
lady.
okay, yeah.
Are you buying drinks from her? What?
Yeah, I'm buying drinks from somebody. Who's selling the
I thought you
drinks?
were still talking to the innkeeper for some reason.
No, the lady at the bar that's yelling at the
Yeah, yeah.
stuff.
Oh, the one you said was in charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask some random person.
She's like,
if they would get
spider?
here.
I haven't. What is this spider you're talking about?
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Little guy, you got things?
Let me take over. Get out of here.
My character's not good with people. By the way.
We had a friend that
And here's Cam.
Hello.
not him. No.
Yeah, that's not our friend, but
Yeah.
To catch you up quick, Cam, just to get you up to speed, they got into Phandelver. They delivered the goods, got the 10 gold per person, so you can add the 10 gold. Sildar said he grabbed a room and went up to his room in the inn.
Okay.
And said that he was going to set up in the town master's hall the next day.
All right.
To see what he could do to start getting things in order in this town. Liana just went up to the one of the innkeepers, it would seem, and asked her if she knew anything about the spider.
Okay.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know what spider she's talking about.
I don't even know what spider I'm talking about.
Anyways,
So confused as to what this is a physical spider.
we don't have a lot of information. That's why we're here. But our friend was taken, they said, by someone called the Spider. Do you know anything about who that could be?
I mean, we've got. I'm not sure who the spider is. We have our own problems in this town lately.
What kind of problems?
Well, Phandelver, he's our local woodcarver. He stood up to the Red Brands 10 days ago, and they came by his shop and when they came by his shop and leered at his wife, the Ruffians murdered him.
Oh my god.
Several townsfolk saw it happen.
It was something.
The Red Brands grabbed his body, and now his wife, daughter, and son have gone missing too.
And who are these guys?
Ruffians that set up shop here not too long ago. They pressure everyone for money and taxes and bully people. They're a nasty sort.
Where can we find them?
Oh, they like to hang out at the Sleeping Giant, which is a tavern a little bit further down the street, the road.
Well,
But
It's-
stay
it's
here long
outside
enough, and I guarantee you they'll find you.
I apologize. You said it's outside of the town?
No, it's just down the road, in town, but near the edges of town, closer to the Tressender Manor ruins.
Camp, we're here, by the way.
Do it again?
Right here.
Sure. Okay.
Did you tell them where we're at? We're in the inn.
Yeah, the Stonehill Inn.
Stone
That's where
Hill.
you're in.
Right. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to pay these guys a visit.
Did we get a long rest in before getting here?
Not specifically. So you pretty much just took the cart the rest of the way up the trail and
Oh, we were that close.
well, it probably took. Well, it probably did take a little while. So you probably did get along. You probably did have to camp.
I thought we
that or
took
something. Yeah.
No, that was
Think
right
about it.
before we found.
So
I
I'll
just
say yeah.
needed-
I mean, well,
Okay.
it doesn't matter a whole lot because I mean, you guys are at the end now, so you can take a long
Well-
rest now if you want.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. If we've already taken a long rest, then I'm good to go. But if not, I need to get those, spell slots back.
Yeah.
I
But,
don't.
oh, and I before you showed up, I described the other people that were running around in this in the Stonehill Inn you're in. There was an old farmer sitting at a table eating some soup. Or he's an older man. He looks like he'd be a farmer anyway. You have a barmaid that's running around and tending to people.
Okay.
A guy that's really dirty. Looks like he possibly came out of a mine that he's been working in all day. The innkeeper, one of the innkeepers that you were just talking to. Her son, which you've kind of guessed since he's running around and she keeps going, Pip, stop bothering him. And then another woman that was sitting over by the fire, just kind of sipping an ale.
Okay.
Do we want to talk to that miner-looking guy? It seems like maybe he might have seen something being out. If he's out working in the mines.
I mean, yes. I don't actually know what. I don't think we have a specific direction, so I don't really know who.
We have
Pretty much just here. So yeah, let's go talk to him.
Okay, you're all going at once.
No, I'm gonna stay,
No,
I'm gonna stay at the bar. It's weird.
I don't want to bombard him.
Yeah, it's not really a bar. There's different tables, so if you guys grab yourself a table. sit
Yeah,
down.
we'll just grab a table.
All right. Well, I mean, as you grab a table, the barmaid actually comes over, and she's like, "Oh, looks like we've got some adventuring types. Oh, I like the adventuring types. I'm Elsa. Oh, yeah. Have you guys seen any interesting things? I hear that you adventuring types have a lot of fun. Oh, and speaking of adventuring types, I hear that Darren Eldermath, the orchard keeper, used to be one.
Who?
Oh, really?
Darren Eldermath, yeah.
What do you know about him?
Where's that guy look?
He's the orchard keeper.
What kind of adventures has he been on?
I have no idea. We should go ask him, or you should. He doesn't come in here very often.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just go talk to him. Wow.
He's not here, by the way. She's just saying random stuff about the town. But she's like, "Oh, excuse my manners. I said my name was Elsa, right? What can I do for you? Do you need anything? Any drinks, food?"
Drinks for the table. They're on me. I got this one, guys.
Drinks for the table. All right. Well, that'll be. Let's see. There's 6 of you. I think the cat's just like sleeping out in the he just got a room and went up. I'll say the cat that Leaf just was tired and he went up to the room and got a room right away. So he's like,
so
there's 4 of you. That would be 20 copper pieces. So 2 silver for a mug of ale each, and for food. I mean, how much food do you want? Do you want just what kind of food do you want? Some bread, some meat, cheese.
I'll take some meat.
Oh, well, that'll be 3 silver pieces for anyone that wants meat.
I just want bread. Bread and honey, if you have it. Do you have that? Yes.
We've got the bread, definitely. It'd be 2 copper pieces for a loaf of bread.
Bring me something filling, if you don't mind.
What, you want some meat, just like your small friend here?
Meat, stew, whatever you've got sitting around this warm.
Yeah, that'll be about 3 silver pieces for you as well.
Done.
We also have wine. If you feel like drinking a lot, we can give you it by the gallon of ale. I know you adventuring types.
Yeah, how much for a gallon?
Oh, that'd be 2 silver pieces.
Wow.
The same as 4 pints, strange enough. 4 mugs, rather.
I'll just have a pint. You're paying, right?
For the drinks.
Yeah. Okay, I'll have a pint.
Lush. All right.
All right, anything else?
No.
All right,
No,
I'll go
that'll
get
be
your
it.
stuff. Oh, what was that?
Nothing. That'll be it.
Okay, I'll go get it. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, while it's just us at the table, so what exactly are we gonna do here? What's our goal?
Well, it seems like we don't have any more information on the spider or any leads on where to go to get more information on that. It seems like our barmaid seems to like to gossip about the town a bit. So I wonder if she knows that or seen anything. Maybe we can press her more for some more gossip.
Yeah, she might know something about a spider.
Otherwise, I think we should maybe figure out those ruffian fellows. They might know something about the spider, so it'd be worth maybe seeing if we could track them down and do this town also a favor.
We'll track them down.
That's probably the best idea.
As you're discussing this over, the young boy that's been running around runs past your table and is like, hee 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 hee, and he like kind of hits one of you with a stick, and he's like, I win.
Which one did he hit?
Humanoid child.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the other child-looking person. He decided to fight
Oh, so the kobold?
Vex. Yeah.
I kind of give him a bad look and like side eye and snarl a little bit,
Yee!
and then pull up my hood more. Scoot in. I don't know. I want humanoid child touching me.
Some people's kids.
He runs up to his mom and he's like, Mom, I forgot to tell you. Did you kill an elderly son carp? He said he found a secret tunnel in the woods, but the red brands almost caught him. Okay, son, it's fine. Just go into the back.
Is it creepy to talk to that kid?
Yeah. We're gonna need you to talk to that kid.
Gross. Really?
Look, we can't do it. It'll be really weird.
You know, I'm like at least 200 years old. I can't talk to children.
She ushered him into the back room. Anyway, after he was after she saw him, you saw her give him a very stern look when he came over and whacked you. She doesn't seem too happy.
Yeah.
All right. We got this one, guys. It's gonna be really weird. But what's the back room? Like, was it just like the kitchen?
Yeah, it's like like where they keep the storeroom and the kitchen.
All right. I'm gonna wait till they're all kind of busy and stop paying attention. I'm gonna go back to the back room. Not to the back room. I'm gonna go to the door and just gonna open it up and be like, "Hey, kid."
Are you gonna be? You just went and did it.
That's some hard candy.
Yeah.
The innkeeper's like, excuse me, sir, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think your son dropped his toy out here. I was just,
I'll take it. Where is it?
That's cool.
hold on. I'm gonna pull out a little. Only thing I really have
Is there
that
a
looks like
log?
this is like Kelly's plant. Okay, so I have. I do have a deck of playing cards actually. I'm like, oh, well, here you go. These.
Make a deception check.
Oh no. Uh, was it 5?
I don't think those are his playing cards. You can go sit down now.
Oh, they're not. That's weird. I could have sworn he had these.
At this
That's
point,
fine.
I come over and grab our halfling friend on the shoulder and said, "Why don't we just wait on our food?"
Okay. To be fair, I look like a kid. Okay, guys. Jesus.
No, you really don't.
Wearing barbarian skins and an axe.
Hey, kids!
I didn't go in the room. It's not.
We're sorry, ma'am. And I kind of grab him by the collar and pull him away.
You ever seen me be a priest?
She just kind of gives you a nod of thanks and goes back to what she was doing, cleaning some glasses.
Well, as I'll shout back, I was like, "Well, if you find out whose cards these are, just let me know. I'll be sure they get it back."
She just ignores you.
I think she likes me. Okay, now it's up to you. We need to find out about that little tunnel.
Well, maybe we can just ask the barmaid.
She wasn't listening.
Just shoot them all.
I mean, right? I mean, I guess I could try to. I'm pretty stealthy. I might be able to either I could try to distract somebody, or try to stealthily move in there without people seeing me. I'm pretty small, I guess.
And I get back up and I walk back over to the barmaid and I said, "Ma'am, can I have a minute of your time, please?"
Oh, yes. What can I do for you?
Your son just said something about a tunnel out in the woods. Could we speak to him about that for a moment?
Oh, don't pay attention to him. I sent him to bed.
Well, I guess that settles that then. And I go back to the table. At this point, you're going to have to sneak into his room to speak to him, and I don't think you want to try and doing that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's.
That's too far.
I don't even know if I can stay here anymore.
I don't think you could.
I mean, I'm pretty stealthy. Wow. But definitely don't want to go that route. I mean, if anything does not have to talk to another humanoid child, that's fine by me.
Well, and if you snuck into his room at night to question him, it might scare the ever-loving shit out of him.
I mean, I'm pretty charismatic, though, so I might be able to, talk to him.
If I saw you in the middle
Pull
of
my hood up more, like.
in my room.
It just keeps sounding worse and worse. You're making yourself darker and stealthier and hoods, and it's not what a kid wants to wake up to in the middle of the night. I'm just saying.
Fine.
Elsa shows back up with your food and drink and passes out amongst the table. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Good.
So what else? So we're new to this town.
Obviously.
Is there anybody else you think that would be interesting for us to talk to?
Oh, I mean, you can talk to all kinds of people. There's all kinds of interesting things going on. I mean, the most interesting thing I knew, I just told you a little bit ago about them being adventurers. I like adventurers. Have you been on any cool adventures? I like it.
Oh, I mean, we just came from a great adventure, so yeah.
Oh, really? Tell me about it. She sits down at the table next to you.
I'm like mildly regretting trying to
Yeah.
talk
Just
to
shaking
this woman.
You as a player are too charismatic for your character.
Her character actually is pretty charismatic.
Well, I mean, we just we were in this cave and we just fought off all of these goblins and a bugbear and
Bugbear.
pretty exciting. I stabbed him right in the head.
Oh, well. Aren't you a saucy one?
Oh, sort of pull away a little bit. And just yeah.
The
She is by
innkeeper's
far the
like,
strongest person in our group, and she would love to tell you more.
oh, really? Tell me more. And as she's saying that,
Like
the
very
innkeeper
familiar
goes,
voice, by the way.
Elsa, get back to work.
Oh no.
Oh, I gotta go.
I'm relieved. Start eating my meat. Just.
Well, I think she likes you. I think he gets some more information from you.
I don't think she has the information.
Wow.
Yeah, it seems like I was hoping maybe she would remember something if we sat down and talked with her some more. It seems like maybe all she knows is about those ruffians and that adventuring orchard guy.
Yeah, how late in the day is it? Is it late?
It's late afternoon at this point. It's heading towards evening, actually. Like you've spent a little bit of time here, and unloading the wagon and getting paid and whatnot. So it's probably heading towards evening, and you guys are probably pretty tired from your day.
I would say that if those if those ruffians try to push around the townsfolk, if we hang out long enough, they'll probably find us. So if that's the case, when they come to us, maybe we can find out more, see if they know anything about the spider.
Or that tunnel. I'm curious about. I wonder if they know about that secret tunnel.
Well, kids being what they are, they'll probably go back out and play in it some more, I would imagine.
Yeah,
So
maybe
if we hang out long enough,
Wait around for this kid. That's
we can
That's crazy.
probably follow one.
I'm not saying follow the kid around and stalk him from the shadows or anything.
Oh yeah, right. No.
I'm just saying that after a little bit of time, we could probably hear some whispers about, what's going on, where it might be.
So should we check in for the night or?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's finish our meal and then probably call it a day.
well. If you want information on the spider, I bet that adventurer guy might know something about it.
Just if you go and interrogate anyone, just try not to piss anybody off if you don't mind.
Interrogate.
Me? Me?
No, the halfling.
Oh right, yeah. Well, I was gonna say I'm pretty charismatic.
Who have I pissed off? Everyone loves me.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone.
Yes, everyone.
Even your
What?
own team. All of us.
I know. That's why I'm the leader of this group.
Sure. Whatever you say.
All right, crew. You guys finish up, I guess, and then we'll call it a day. And
I
then,
eat.
Okay.
Finish eating all of my meat. Wash it down with my ale.
I've finished my drink. I've rolled my eyes. Do I have a room? Can I go to my room?
You haven't paid for a room yet?
Oh, damn it.
Is there anywhere that I could just like dig a hole outside and just kind of like?
They probably have a barn around back if you wanted to hang out with the pigs.
You want to sleep in the dirt?
I mean, there is, like yards in between, and like, so you could, I guess, sleep outside if you wanted to.
I would feel more comfortable doing that.
I'm a little bougie, so I'm gonna buy a room. I guess I'll go to the room.
Well, lodging is 5 silver pieces
Okay.
for a room. There are 4 rooms remaining.
All right. Well, I'll claim a room and go ahead and pay for my meal. So it'd be about a gold for total for all of it.
Do 5 silver piece, 3 silver piece for the.
I paid
somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'll toss her a gold and then ask if she has a stable to put the horses and or to put our carriage and everything.
Oh, you guys dropped the cart off at Barthen's Provisions, so you don't have it anymore.
Ping that on the map for me real quick.
That was right here.
Okay, so it's just right around the corner. Okay, good.
Yep.
All right.
It's not your cart or oxes anyway.
True.
Yeah. So unless you want to try to steal them.
I'm not that kind of person. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and find a little spot that looks safe and not in somebody's yard nearby to dig a hole and
Okay.
go sleep.
You could sleep under the bed if you wanted to.
Under whose bed?
I mean, we've got 4 beds. You could sleep under one of the beds if you wanted to.
Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna go outside and just hole up.
Okay, are you going to just go out there in the open and do it, or are you going to try to be stealthy about it, or?
I'm gonna try to be stealthy about it. I don't want anybody to see me.
All right, make a stealth roll.
Oh, I rolled an 8.
Okay.
I guess I had too much to drink. I didn't know. That pint went like really right.
As you're out there in the back of the inn, digging a hole, the innkeeper comes out, and he's like, excuse me, can I? What are you doing?
I was just
You can go on.
I was just tilling the ground a little bit. I thought I saw something shiny, and just trying to see if there was anything there. But I guess there wasn't. There's nothing here.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, we're gonna get kicked out of this place.
I'm already in my room. Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Please, oh please. 15.
All right. He's just like, oh, okay. It was strange, but I guess if you found something shiny, you find something shiny. Feel free to come back in and get your room.
Okay, I'll just be another minute. I'm just enjoying the night air. I like it.
Okay.
Let's make this more weird.
He kind of gives you a strange look, puts dumps out the thing he was coming outside to dump out, like a pan full of like dishwater essentially, and then goes back inside, kind of giving you one last look over his shoulder as he goes in.
Can I just go to a little bit to the other side and dig another hole? It's not not that I could just
Come out
have a private hole.
You sure you can do it? So you go to a place a little further away and start digging a hole.
Yeah.
All right, make another stealth check.
Ooh, 18.
All right, you feel like you did much better. You learned from your mistake of where you dug your hole right in front of the door last time, and decided that this time being a little off the beaten path and in the brush a little further would better suit your needs.
Great. Well, I dig my little hole and try to cover it up so nobody knows that it's there to the best of my ability and get all cozy.
Okay.
I would like to go up to my room and just take the armor off and just have my traveler's clothes on, and then go back downstairs,
Okay.
get another drink, and go out onto in front of the inn, the tavern, and just kind of hang out and meander, sipping my drink. Just see what I see. See if I notice people walking around still. See if I hear anybody talking.
Okay.
Just kind of get a feel for what's going on in the town. How with the energy of the you know what I mean? Kind of the
Yeah.
how things feel at the moment.
All right, make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. I got numbers. 19.
Alrighty. You see people that seem to be coming back from their work. It seems like it's very, it's a frontier town, so they're not like working for other people. It's you get the definite feel that this feels like a out of character, like a frontier town in the Old West, pretty much.
Sure.
Like they're here setting up farms, trying to reclaim the wilderness. They're coming back from their mining, from their claims that they have, where they're mining and trying to find riches that they've heard are buried in these hills. And it's just, you get this general like feeling of these people are kind of like a hardy folk that are just trying to like start an honest life in a new place. And other than what you've heard of the red brands, causing trouble, it seems like they're mostly good people from what you see. And
did we hear with people talking about the red brands? Do they wear colors? Are they identifiable in any way?
You'll have to ask. You haven't seen anyone that you would think is necessarily, like, you don't see anyone that's hassling everyone, but you're free to ask.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll go back in real quick then and do that and see if they know anything. So I'll go back over to either the bar. How about the barmaid? Because she seemed a little more chatty.
Okay. She comes back over to the table and she's like, she goes, "Oh, back for some more drinks, are you, love?"
Course. I'll take a refill.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll put another silver down.
All right. She goes. She's like, "I'll be right back with that," and she goes to get it. And she comes back and hands you a drink.
So, out of curiosity, these red brands, are they sort of a gang? Do they wear colors of a certain type? Anything identifiable about them? Just, so we don't run into any of them by accident.
Yeah. Well, he won't have a hard time missing them. They tend to make themselves known, but they do tend to wear a little bit of red, like a red cloak, a red bandana. They travel usually in packs. They can be intimidating, and they are. I try to steer clear of them myself.
This is how bad I've been playing a warlock lately. I wrote packed with a T instead of pack with a K. Oh. Anyway, I nod a little bit and then settle back in and finish my drink.
Okay.
Not really asking any more questions.
You do notice that, the other people in there still nursing their drinks. The old farmer finishes up his soup and just kind of tired, gets towards the end of the night, kind of, gets up, stretches himself and starts meandering towards the door.
Okay.
He walks out, and if you just watch, like, another miner looks like he walks in, sits down with the other one, and they start talking.
I will sip my drink and casually listen into their conversation, trying to be as discreet as possible.
All right, make another perception check.
Oh, not so good. 13.
Oh, you're not that far away, so that's all you needed. What you overhear them talking about are some orc raiders that have been seen near the east end of the Tribor Trail, and that the town master's looking for someone to run them off.
Right. Well, I never really actually left. I've just been sitting at the table.
All right.
Almost alone.
Am I the only one who left? I just like walked out and dug a hole in the ground.
I think Leanna went up to her room.
Okay.
The Tabaxi Leaf is up. You went up to your room, right, Leanna? Your character went up to her room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I thought we were all going to bed, but I just feel stupid now.
Well, no, I mean Tabaxi, the Leaf is up in his room. He had a little bit too much catnip on the trip and needed to sleep it off.
So Cam, where is your character exactly?
I'm assuming if you were still there, he's going to be sitting with you.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I was assuming everybody had left, but if you're still there, yeah, he's just sitting with you.
Okay.
So do you share with him what you heard? Or, I mean, I guess you could actually make a perception check as well.
I mean,
and see if you heard
I'm
it.
not going to start repeating their conversation that I just listened to in the middle of the bar.
No?
Funny.
I said I was trying to be as discreet as possible about my eavesdropping.
Well, I got a perception of 8, so I'm pretty sure I didn't hear that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
You're
busy.
Many drinks.
you're drinking large barbarian size ales.
Well, I did buy that gallon
That's
of
right.
ale that nobody seems to want, so I'm just chugging it.
You might want to slow down a little bit, man of your size.
You are drunk, by the way.
Oh, shit. No. Down on the plains, our tribe is known for drinking. It's cool.
What's your tribe called?
What?
What's your tribe called? I think it's a pretty simple question.
Whoa. I'll let you know. It's actually rude to ask a barbarian what his tribe is.
Is it because you can't spell the last name?
We can't spell a lot of things, okay? but actually, hey, where's that waitress, anyways? I would like to. There's. Anyways, what were we saying? Sorry. There's.
Oh, nothing important.
Yeah. That's cool.
When you're super drunk, you probably just slur it.
Anyways, so I don't know if we're gonna see any of those ruffians around here. Those 2 badasses here being all intimidating. So maybe we should go look for them.
Maybe not tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, our friends are already in bed pretty much, and I'm not really looking for a fight. I think I need a rest after, we basically got our asses handed to us down in those caves the other day.
Yeah, you're right. You guys took it pretty hard. I guess I'll just
Let us run.
I'll let you guys rest. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll use your big muscles tomorrow for that.
Oh yeah, you guys are gonna need me.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you're in the front line when we go and we have to fight them, because I'm sure at some point we'll run into them.
I'm gonna swell up with pride, be like, yeah, that's where I belong. It's understandable.
Sure.
It's what people are known for,
Oh yeah, I've known so many halfling barbarians.
Whole tribe of them, man. It's toughest of the tough, Anyways, all right. I guess I'm gonna go. Just gonna abruptly get up and just head out the door.
Head out the door, or head upstairs. You're just going outside.
And I am literally just gonna aimlessly walk around, see what's out in town.
Okay.
This should end so well.
I will go.
This is gonna be fine. Trust me.
I will go and get my mace and shield and follow him out because I have a bad feeling.
All right.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just walking. I just want to see what's around.
Okay.
I'll just have it slung over my back casually. And I will follow at a healthy distance.
Which way do you wander?
Okay.
You started here.
Which way do you stumble?
Yeah, Yeah, I think stumble is more.
Yes, you are stumbling.
Well, I imagine there's. I'm gonna head like out. Is this a door like right there? Like, yeah, it looks like a door. Oh, actually, I think it's where we went. I'm just gonna head down like this way, kind of like just aimlessly walk around. Like,
Which
what's
way?
over there? This way?
Heading east.
Oh, that way? Okay.
What are these
You see
buildings?
several residences, and as you're walking down the street for a little bit, stumbling your way, you actually do see another tavern, and you can see that on the sign, before you can actually even read the sign, you see this like sign that looks like a giant sleeping on it,
Nice.
and that's
What was the inn called? The Sleepy
the sleeping
Giant?
giant. Yeah, that's where
Makes sense.
you head
Which
the-
building?
It would be this one.
All right. I'm going to go. What is this building here?
What's that?
This building right here. What is that?
It's somebody's house.
What's a house? All right. What about this one?
You're drunk. You don't know.
Which one?
This one.
That's they're all houses, pretty much.
All houses. Okay. I'm
On
just
this
gonna
street,
go.
it's like the inn and the tavern with like houses in between.
All right. So the house right there, the first house I pointed to.
Yep.
I'm just gonna kind of like casually lean up against it and just see who I see going in and out of that.
Okay.
Of this house?
The tavern. The tavern.
Okay, sorry.
Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or are you just
No, I'm flying casual.
okay? Just sitting there.
Just not even trying.
Okay.
And this is how Michael had to start a new character.
You do
Wake up.
Look,
actually
the way I was rolling.
make
It's
a
much
perception
better.
check with disadvantage because you're drunk.
Disadvantage.
Well, you're drunk. And you're short.
Oh, damn.
Short. I like the
The perception?
Yeah.
advantage here.
Oh, damn it. Man. I think it's 7.
All right. You have a grand old time hanging out on somebody else's porch.
I stand a bit ways back, arms crossed, just
You see
watching.
him. You see him sitting there, like, just like looking around.
Is there does the town have I don't know if you covered this already. Does the town have a like a militia force or any guards patrolling or anything like that?
Not that you've seen.
Okay. Just making sure that nobody's gonna come up and arrest him for being drunk in public.
They don't know I'm drunk, damn it. They don't know me.
He has so much charisma. Meanwhile, I'm in my room snoring away
Okay.
like a little squirrel.
I'm really happy in my hole in the ground.
Yeah. Actually, make a perception check. Were you sleeping already? Do you think? How quickly does your character fall asleep?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, probably not. I'm probably still like just kind of. I'm probably a little on edge because of just like how many people are in this town, and
Yeah.
I'm just
So
sort
make a perception check.
oh, shoot. Sorry. I should have kept that other roll. That sort of like rolled half because I just let's see. So I essentially rolled a 0 because I rolled a 1. And then I have a -1 perception.
Your hole is really comfortable.
You're the worst adventurers ever.
Oh,
I don't know how we've made it this far.
we're the worst.
I'll give him a little bit of time to meander around drunkenly, and then
for the most part, he just sits at that like next to that, like he's just sitting on somebody's porch. Like he falls asleep for a little bit. He's like,
I'll go get him eventually and just be like, all right, buddy, come on. Let's get you to bed.
Where am I? What?
And if I need to, I'll just carry him.
I'll just cuddle up my thing.
Look at all the stuff your character's missing, Kristen.
I know.
I'll take him back to the hotel,
Okay.
tuck him into bed.
All right. He
And
didn't
then
pay for a
I'll-
room, by the way. So do you pay for his room?
No. I'll leave him in a chair downstairs.
Don't I bought you drinks? Okay.
All right.
I guess.
I mean, if you want to wake up at some point in the night and pay for your room, you can. Otherwise, you can just sleep in the day. I mean, eventually, the barmaid comes over and kind of pokes you and asks you if you're going to be getting a room. Wakes you up.
Like, isn't this my room? What? This? Huh. Oh yeah. Okay. I'll get a room.
Okay. All right. Well, as I said, anybody that gets a room, it's 5 silver pieces for the lodging.
Yeah, I marked mine off already.
And you do so. You settle in. It's it's a new inn. It's fairly comfortable. It's better than the camping you've been doing near a cart on the way here. Much better than sleeping in Clark's cavern, trying to sleep off having your ass kicked by goblins. So you're enjoying your sleep. Although there is one of you that is still sleeping on the side of the road in a little hole in the ground. But you all sleep through the night and awake to the sound for the people in the inn, people, food, the smell of food cooking, some sounds of some kind of meat sizzling on a fire. People talking about getting things set up. You hear this stuff a little bit in the distance. And Vex wakes up to the sound of people starting to head out to their jobs, their to go mining, to come in and buy supplies so they can mine, or bringing their cattle through the street to their farms and stuff like that.
Well, I crawl out of my hole in the ground and sort of look around and, put my hood up and go back inside the inn in hopes to meet up with the rest of my party.
Okay.
And just wait for them in, an obvious place, like the lobby or whatever.
I'll come down after doing my morning routine and order some bacon and black coffee and take a seat somewhere.
Okay, so as you walk downstairs, you notice that Vex is kind of just sitting at the door looking around, and as soon as you find a seat, she quickly kind of just...
motion her to come join us, or me, because I guess I'm the first one down.
Yeah, I'll go over and sit with him.
Okay.
I guess I'll come down afterwards. Probably after 15, 20 minutes.
All right, you see the halfling come down, holding his head.
Still carrying my gallon of booze.
How you feeling?
I feel great. What do you ask?
You drank an awful lot last night for someone your size.
It was nothing. It was fun. Actually, as you look at the little gallon thing, there's not a whole lot missing. It's still 35% at least.
She drank a cup of it.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna come down after you, and I'm very chipper. I'm very well rested. I'll order some ham and.
Well, especially considering as an elf you don't really sleep.
It was nice.
You just hung out in your room, meditated for 4 hours, and then just kind of
had a chat with my squirrel.
Yep.
I have a squirrel now, by the way.
You have a squirrel?
Yeah, he wasn't there before, but he found me.
I don't know where this came from.
The window.
Oh, ranger companion or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be useful.
He's very useful. He's a flying squirrel. Thank you very much.
So you've got a squirrel that's just perched on your shoulder.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
So yeah, the elf comes downstairs and has a squirrel on her shoulder randomly.
It's not the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Yes.
Elsa comes over and she's like, "Oh, good morning, loves. How did y'all sleep? I hope well. Can I get you anything? Breakfast? Some hair of the dog, if you know what I'm saying." Looks at the halfling. "Oh, you've already got it. Never mind. Big drink of this one."
I actually don't know what that means. I don't know.
I'll take some bacon and black coffee if you don't mind.
All right.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'll also have some more meat.
Okay. Well, same thing. It's the meat is 3 silver pieces for some meat. If you want some cheese, a silver piece. If you're gonna go to the ale or wine first thing in the morning, you can as well.
I'll just have my meat.
Alrighty.
Well, I do think they said that breakfast is included with the room, right?
You saying this to Elsa?
Yeah.
No, that's not usually the way it works. But you might still be a little fuzzy-headed from the night before.
Oh, well, yeah, I clearly remember that woman saying that, but, I mean, alright, I just don't want you to get in trouble or anything. So, I guess I'll take some meat, too.
Right, okay. She, after tending to everyone, goes off, gets your food, brings it back, drops it off. Call me over if you need anything. She just goes about.
You notice that Tarek actually dips the bacon in the coffee and then eats it.
Why would you do that to meat?
It's going to end up in the same place regardless, so.
Yes. Just eat my meat.
Alright, when I get my bacon, I'm going to dip it in the Yeah, so I'm going to dip my bacon into his coffee as well. It's pretty good. Yeah. Oh.
Very disgusted by what is happening.
And it's not the fact that you shared coffee, it's the fact they dipped the meat in it, right?
Yes.
Tarek looks at the coffee and just moves it away from Kordek.
Oh, thank you. I didn't want to say I was in my way, but thanks. So, is there anyone else in that little inn?
Not currently. Actually, it's just you guys. You do see Sildar come down a little bit after you guys, and he kind of nods at you, and he's like, "As I said, I'll be over at the Town Master's Hall if you need me." And he heads out.
Okay.
Did we need him for something? I don't actually know.
Well, he still needs to pay us.
Oh yeah, we definitely need him. Let's go to the town center.
So we're just gonna.
I don't know why you just didn't give it to us now. That's really weird, but okay.
Finish eating and then head over to the Town Master's Hall.
Yeah, maybe get a feel of what's going on, what they need doing.
Okay.
And I still want to find Gundren. Don't want to leave him out there.
No, we need to get.
Who?
Gundren, the man who hired us.
Oh, right. Yeah.
How much did you drink last night?
All of it.
Ugh.
Oh, 1 cup of it.
Oh, what? What? I'm gonna. I don't even know what to do with the drink. I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna keep it in my bag.
Oh, you're just gonna take it with you?
I'm gonna put it in my bag. Never know when I need
spill and soil everything. This is fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm. We ready to go, or
Yeah, I'm ready to
Yep.
go.
All right. Well, you head outside the inn. You step out into the street on a nice cool morning up in the hills, and you head over to the townmaster's hall, which you find out is not very far away at all. It is right here.
Oh, okay.
okay?
As you approach it, you see that it's one of the buildings that's made of stones, like sturdy stone walls with a pitched wooden roof, and it has a bell tower in the back. There's a board next to the front door with a notice written in common that says, "Reward! Orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." And the notice bears the town seal and and some indecipherable signature.
I heard a few people talking about that last night.
Well, look at the cleric and see if he looks offended or anything. No,
Offended.
he's okay with that. Okay. Do you know any orcs or anything?
No. And I walk away. I walk into the guild hall, or the hall.
Townmaster's Hall.
Mhm.
Alrighty.
Follow suit.
As you walk in, you see that there is it's like a town hall. It's got different seats for people to sit in, with like a podium, sort of a table up front that is used to conduct meetings and or have people come in and meet. And you see Sildar sitting at the table, and you also see another man who is a fat old man dressed in like banker's clothes. Like, he looks like he's trying to look all well-to-do. He's sweating even though it's a cool morning.
Ugh. Humans are gross.
Agreed.
I agree.
They're not too bad.
Sildar like nods, waves,
I go over to Sildar.
and
Oh.
he pays you guys the 50 gold. He's like, "Thank you for being patient. I was able to get the money for you this morning." And he gives the party 50 gold.
Oh.
Not 50 gold each.
Nope.
I was really excited for a second.
Okay, so that's 10 more for each of us.
Yeah.
The cat's still hung over.
Yeah, he's
Is he still sleeping?
He's-
at all?
He's sleeping in his room.
I'm gonna say he's with you guys. He's just not saying much. You guys
just
get to,
really quiet.
you get to puppet him.
So, I mean, what's
So,
everyone?
what are you guys going to do now?
Well, I'm still pretty keen on finding Gundren. But
As am I.
where is this Cragmaw Keep? Cragmaw Castle?
I don't know. I'm hoping to find out. If you can keep the pressure on the goblins, I'll actually give you 500 gold pieces if you can locate the castle. And if you can defeat and drive off their chieftain.
Where would they be at?
I would say try searching the lands around the Tribor Trail for more raiding parties and see what you can find. That's the best info I can give you on that. I'm trying to bring law and order to this place, as you may have heard about the red brands. I'm going to be focusing my time trying to help find the Wave Echo Cave and get the Rockseeker brothers back into production. I think that bringing prosperity to the region will help civilize this town.
Was it the barmaid or the tavern owner's son that was talking last night? Matt.
The tavern owner's son was the one that said something about a tunnel, and
Okay.
one of the farmer's sons seeing it.
I'll relay that to Sildar. That possibly that's what maybe cave they're looking for. It's possible.
It's worth checking out. I've got another problem. My contact in this town has gone missing. His name is Iarno Albrecht. He's also a fellow member of the Lord's Alliance. Apparently he disappeared while exploring the area around Tressender Manor about 2 months ago.
What's that?
That's the ruins that you saw when you came into the town that were like up on a hill.
Oh.
Oh, right.
This?
Yeah.
On the map?
If you guys can investigate the manor and the surrounding areas and bring back Yarno, or what's left of him, if something killed him. He's a short, dark-bearded human wizard in his 30s.
Okay.
Why was he exploring around the manor?
I don't know.
Where is his home? Is he married? Does he have a wife?
He should have been set up here, like I'm doing. But no, he's here alone.
Does he have quarters here that we could go and inspect, see if there's anything left behind?
I don't think so, actually.
All right.
Shame.
What is also about?
I mean, he was coming up here like I was to try to set up. I'm just going to be staying at the inn until I can establish order here.
All right.
I noticed the sign on the door about the orcs. Who do we talk to about that?
Oh, that'd be that fat, dreadful man over there.
I'll talk to him, I guess, for you guys.
What's his name?
That's Harbin. He's the town master.
How is he?
Man. I take it he doesn't like you very much.
That man has not been able to make any order in this town. He lets the Red Brands do whatever they want.
Is it possible that that he's in their pocket?
Everything's possible. Anything you can look into would help out greatly.
All right. I'm going to go talk to him.
All right, you walk up and he's like, "Hello. What can I do for you?"
So Joe,
I saw your sign outside.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Tarek stands off to the sides where this guy can't see him and goes, "Of course you did."
So, you having problems with orcs?
Yeah, there seems to be a band of orcs near the Wyvern Tor. If you guys can take care of this problem, which I don't know if you can, I'd give you 100 gold to your group.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Let's do this.
100 gold each?
No, to the group. As I said, I have important things to deal with.
I have important things to deal with.
Listen.
He's like sweating profusely as he's
Probably
talking
like
to you.
stuffing his jowls with fish
He was
and
well-to-do.
chicken.
Okay.
Matt,
Huh?
this is the guy that looks well-to-do, like the banker type guy?
Yeah. He's like
Okay.
fat and sweating, and he's got this air of, "I'm better than you. How dare you disturb me with these things I asked you to disturb me about?"
Yeah.
Is he wearing anything valuable?
Yeah, what's he wearing?
Make a perception check.
God damn it.
I rolled a 13.
what did you roll? Michael?
6.
As far as you can tell, nothing.
This guy's poor as shit. Let's get out of
You
here.
notice he's got like a money belt, like a pouch.
I kind of look towards Vec, and I was just go follow my lead. And so I kind of start walking past him, and as I do, I sort of pratfall a little bit and jam my leg into his desk, so it just knocks everything around.
Oh!
And while he's doing that, I'm so sorry, and I start kind of pushing stuff around and making it worse and causing a big distraction.
He starts like sweating like even more, and he's just like, he's down on the ground like trying to pick his stuff up.
I'm so sorry.
Sildar is laughing quietly, like trying to keep it to himself.
While he's doing that, I go over and I try to cut his money belt or money pouch off of him very stealthily.
All right, make a sleight of hand check.
17.
All right, you do manage to do that.
Okay, so I just very quickly just like walk by, like go snip, and then just like keep walking and just sort of like, you're so clumsy. Why? How are you so clumsy?
I know you can't. Sometimes you just can't help it.
Job to do.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go and take care of those orcs.
He's like so flustered. He's like red in the face. He's just like, I can't believe that. You can see that he's very. He's very flustered.
Once again, so sorry. Begging your pardon. Sildar, we'll see you in a little while. And I, right out the front door.
We go out the front. And I look in the pouch. What do I find?
You actually see about a gold worth of silver. He wasn't carrying that much on him.
That's his pocket money.
Yep.
Seriously? All right.
So 10 silver.
Does she do this in front of everyone? Or?
Yeah, but she sleight of handed, so if you wanted to see it, your perception check wasn't you totally you didn't notice.
You don't know what my perception check was.
I split my my silver with Tarek because so I kind of give him a shrug and be just like ugh. I just like toss him 5 silver. Or like discreetly hand him 5 silver. I just don't toss it.
Always appreciated. I hate people like that.
Yeah, I'm curious if he even has money to pay us for these orcs. But I mean,
he's probably got a little stash behind his desk somewhere. I wasn't really looking.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should take care of these orcs anyway. Could be.
Well, they it might be good. It might if anything we'll get paid for it. I'm always up for that.
Leaf also speaks up and he's like, remember last night? Or he goes, remember last night we there's people missing.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, I suppose that's probably our priority. Maybe we should go check out that manor first to see if we can find.
Red brands seem to be a problem.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There were those the people, that guy's wife and kids.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah. Whose wife? Oh yeah, no, he was the one that the Red Brands murdered, Thel Dendrar.
Yeah. Right.
You know, the Red Brands are holed up in that tavern near the ruins. So I wonder, maybe they're hiding something in there. If they're up to no good, they might be doing something inside those ruins. And if either of these people, the guy that Sildar knows, Irno Albrick, if he or this Thel Dendrar was poking around their areas even, that could have. I mean, if they consider that their territory.
Yeah. Yeah, I say we go check out the tavern where these red brands are hanging out, because maybe they know what happened to that contact, and we can also find the wife and kids.
Well, I think he said the wife and kids are still there, aren't they?
No, they were taken. They disappeared.
They were taken. Okay.
Yeah. After
Well, they're missing. We don't know they're
they also took the corpse.
Well, if it was the Red Brands who did it, I mean, we know they murdered the man, but if they took the wife and kids too, I highly doubt they'll be willing to talk to us about it. Probably should just bypass them altogether and head straight for the ruins.
We could always stop in and see what's going on.
You just want to go to the bar again, don't you?
I'm fine with heading just to the ruins. We can always catch them on the way back. It doesn't seem like they're going anywhere, so.
Agreed.
Fine.
Where we going?
Going to the ruins.
Are you guys done robbing that guy?
Well, as you're heading, you head back up the street towards the inn, so that you can head down that street to head towards the ruins. And as you're walking, you once again come into sight of the sleeping giant, and in the daytime you can really see how much of a ramshackle tap room it is. And there does happen to be, as you're walking past, 4 human ruffians that are lingering on its front porch, perched on empty arrow bales or leaning against wall. They all wear grimy scarlet cloaks, and they have sullen stares fixed on you as you approach. One of the thugs actually spits on the ground, and he's like, well, here's a whole pack of little puppies. What do you want, puppies? Come here to bark at us? Which you find actually pretty offensive, Vex.
I turn to him and I sort of and snarl, and I just say, it's none of your business. What's it to you? We're just passing through.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should pass through. Leave this town. You're not welcome here.
At this point in time, I'm going to start patting myself and looking around like, oh, shoot. I forgot my club at the cave.
Don't worry, I have you covered. And I reach behind my back and pull out the Morning Star that was from the Hobgoblin and offer it to you. I brought this just in case.
Well, it's not quite as good a quality, but thanks.
And I do the rudest gesture I can even think of doing to these Red Brand guys, and I just ignore them.
They're like, oh, you think you can just ignore us, huh? It's not going to work out that way. Not at all.
Not sound good.
Still not even glancing their direction.
They start heading your direction.
How many?
4 of them.
About how big's the biggest one?
He's a bit of a burly fellow. But they're definitely all heading towards you in a group now. You can tell they're about to start some trouble.
All right, I'm gonna kind of step in the front, holding the brandishing little Morning Star.
You gonna start shit?
Just be like, I wouldn't do that if I were you guys.
Well, you need to leave our town now by force. And roll initiative.
Nice.
11.
That was you, Vex?
Yeah.
Okay, Leon.
Mine was also 11.
Oh, okay.
Mine's a 17.
Alrighty. Let's see. I will roll for who wants to puppet the monk.
You're so good at running other people's characters, Michael. I think you should do it.
All right. I'll do it. I don't know how to play monk, but I'll see what happens.
He's got a +3 to initiative, by the way.
Oh damn. 20.
Oh, 20?
Yeah.
Nice.
So let me see if I can pull up
and
his
Liana?
stuff.
I got a 15.
15. Alrighty, let's see how they roll. All right. What's your... actually, I know I can look at this myself. I don't need to ask this question. Okay. Leaf is first.
Okay. So he moves 40. Like, how far away are we?
Yeah, do you have the the battle map, Matt?
Oh, indeed I do. You guys... You guys can arrange yourselves how you were, how you see fit.
I would put myself between the. Where's my mouse? I would put myself between the group and the rest of the people.
Yeah, I'm gonna step to the side a little bit. Right about here.
Here?
Probably like next to. Okay.
Because you guys were, obviously setting up for this ahead of time because they were insulting you and spitting at you. And...
Oh, did I? Yep, I did.
All right. You guys ready? Or...
Go for it.
Okay. As Leaf, I don't have control of them.
Oh, let me do that.
Yeah.
Okay, you do now.
Do I?
Should.
He's this guy, this one, right?
Nope,
That's me.
he's this one.
Oh. Okay. Then yes I can.
He's got, by the way, a +5 to hit and a +3 on damage on top of whatever he does.
All right.
And he's got a hand axe, so it's 1d6.
All right. Well, he's just gonna run straight up, charge ahead, hissing. I guess I don't know.
Hissing.
Whatever. It's a cat. And he's gonna bring his axe down on the guy right in front of him. Oh, shit.
I love that.
An 8.
Yeah, that's a miss. So the guy just quickly sidesteps in.
Okay. So he's gonna go
Spits.
through, and with his bonus action, he's gonna kind of spin around and slash at him with his claws.
Okay.
Does 13?
That also misses.
Yeah,
That
that's right.
scrapes against the guy's leather armor. And he just laughs at him and spits in his face.
Well, this is starting off great.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Kordek, you're up.
Look, if you wanted him to actually do something, you should have had someone else play him, okay?
But you roll so well.
All right. Well, I'm going to let out a terrifying scream, charge up right here.
What's the terrifying scream sound like?
Yeah, I like that. That's better. And I don't have the stats on the little Morning Star thing, so
It's a strength-based weapon, and you have no proficiency for it.
let's see how this goes. It's a 7. It's a miss. That's all I'm doing. So I'm gonna just bring it down and just pretty much.
It actually starts to rain
Dash
as
into the
you're
ground,
starting
right.
the fight, by the way.
Do what?
It actually starts to rain as you're starting the fight.
Ooh, does that mean that we're not in direct sunlight? 'Cause
It
should be
does. It's dim lighting. More dim light.
Excellent.
So that explains what happens then. Grip got a little slick, kind of fumbled out of my hands. No biggie.
Alrighty, Leanna, you're next. Vex is on deck.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and try to make a shot at one of these guys. I guess the one.
Blonde guy.
Yeah, that guy. Screw that guy.
Thinks he's so pretty.
Sorry, hold on. 20.
20? That's it.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna be 8. Uh, 5.
5 damage. Alrighty.
Did I catch him in the shoulder?
Yeah, the arrow basically, hits him. You're really good at hitting the shoulders. Alright, is that the end of your action?
I suppose so.
That would be, it'd be Vex.
Okay. So I am going to try at this point.
Remember that you have advantage on attacks that people are within 5 feet of.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to do what am I trying to say here? Magic missile. I'm gonna see if this works for me. Better than.
By the way, for magic missile, choose your targets. Roll the die once. That's how much damage it does to each target.
All right. And that's a 1d4 plus 1. Okay. So I'm gonna aim for this guy. Wait. And I think I can. Is it 3?
Yeah, 3 missiles.
So the 2 in the front, and then this guy.
Oh, you're gonna hit one each?
Well, no. Let's just go for the 2 in the front, and I'm gonna do 2 to that guy.
Okay. 2 to the brown-haired guy.
Yeah. And I have advantage on these, right? It's all attacks.
Magic missile is automatically hit. It hits
Oh,
everything.
that's right.
It hits everything
Right.
simultaneously, and once you roll that die, it will do that much damage to each of them.
So 2.
So that's
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so
And then plus 1.
so you do 4 damage to the brown-haired guy, and 2 damage to the blonde guy. So it's like these little missiles of force just hit them both simultaneously. Make sure to mark off your spell slot.
Are these guys ready to give up yet?
You'll find out. Tarek, you're next.
Take a few steps forward and go to this diagonal here. Round on the blonde. And
As you do that, the one gets an attack of opportunity on you as you go to the diagonal.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to take it. And 15 is what he rolled.
He's gonna miss.
All right, so he swings at you and misses as you run by.
I don't even look at him as I go by, and I just, once I get into position, I take my mace and just wham to the blonde-haired guy.
Alrighty, roll for attack.
That's a +5 +1. That is going to be a 14 to hit.
14 hits, just hits.
14 hits. All right. So 4, 5, 6, 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh, he's looking rough. You smashed him like right in the middle of his chest with this with a morning star, right? You said.
No, just the mace.
So you just hear this like crunching sound as it hits his ribs, and he just goes, "Oh!" And
this was a fight you shouldn't have started.
He's got a little bit of blood coming out of the corner of his mouth. He's coughed up a little bit of it after you hit him. And now it's their turn. So they pull out their short swords. The one in front of Leaf attacks him. Misses the first attack. Hits with the second attack. And 4 piercing damage to Leaf.
I don't think I can actually change.
I can mark that off. Oh, I didn't long rest him either. Alright.
Where does it oh, here we go. Never mind.
And then the blonde one looks to the person that just cracked him in the ribs and attacks you. Oh, he's attacking Tarek, and he rolled a natural 1.
I just bring up my shield and.
So he, in the middle of attacking you, okay. He's super hurt, and he actually he slips in the mud of the newly the ground that's starting to get wet from the rain, and he actually impales himself on his own short sword and dies.
Shit. Yes.
I thought they gotta be a little bit more badass than that.
Level 2.
What a way to go.
So yeah, he did. Always good to roll a natural 1 when you're the GM. Okay, so this one, since you're already here, also attacks you. The first attack is a 21.
That hits.
The second attack, that's cocked. Second attack is a crit. So, he apparently is much more talented than his brethren that just stabbed himself. The first attack, he does 8 piercing damage to you. Oops.
Okay.
What did I just do? And then the second attack is the crit. He only does 4 damage, actually, on the crit.
Total?
But he hits, total. I rolled max damage on the first one and the lowest damage on the crit, so... but you need to... He hits you in the arm. He stabs you in the arm with his sword, and you need to make a strength check.
A strength check?
Strength saving throw.
Well, it doesn't matter. It was a natural 20.
All right. Yeah, you have no problems holding on to your weapon. And that brings us to the next one. He comes down here and attacks Leaf.
Leave him alone.
First attack is a 19, which does hit. The second attack is a miss. So he does 6 more damage to Leaf, stabbing him. And now we're back to the top of the initiative with Leaf.
Well, that was rude. So,
And Tordek is next. Kordek.
yeah.
I don't know your name.
I'm actually gonna
I'm
do.
as good as name as you are, apparently.
I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows. So he's just gonna like Bruce Lee, like. Ja.
Okay. Well, you attack. You've got your attack, and then
I'm gonna attack the one. Oh, they both hit him. Can I can like split the attacks, right? Or
Yeah.
that? Okay.
Yeah, each one's an attack roll, so you can do attack and then flurry of blows to do 2 more attacks.
All right. Well, I'm gonna first start with that one with that hit him last.
Okay, I'll mark off one of his key points for when you do the flurry.
That'll be 19,
That's a hit.
and that'll be there. We go. 7 damage.
Alrighty, and that's to the brown-headed guy.
No, this guy with the cloak on.
Oh, okay. 7 damage.
Yeah.
right.
Second attack. Same guy. Ooh, there we go. 22.
So you hand axed him the first time, and then you're clawing him with the second 2 flurry of blows.
Yeah. That'll be 4.
It's the claws are 1d4 plus 3.
4 damage.
Okay.
And then third attack, same guy.
Alrighty.
Damn. 22
All right, that's also a hit.
with 6 damage really.
Alrighty, he. How do you want to kill him?
Nice. All right, with the last claw, he's gonna go like rake his face, like. Just,
All right, he totally just rakes across his face, catches the artery in his neck on the way by, and he just like and just falls over.
the way it should be. Okay, and then
All right, then Kordek and Leon is on deck.
all right, I'm actually gonna drop the Morning Star, pull out a dagger. Charge up to here. And I'm going to strike the brown-headed guy.
Okay.
Come on, don't fail me. Oh, my freaking God. That's like a 6.
Yeah,
I
it's a
think.
miss.
That was anticlimactic.
Charge up and whiff.
All right, so you run up and you try to stab at him with the dagger. He just kind of like dodges out of the way, and then Liana, you're up, and Vex is on deck.
You can kind of
I
like
want to scoot up. Yeah, I'm way too far back.
go like right here.
No, it's too far. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the redhead.
Okay.
That guy. The guy with no hair, but yes, here it was. Ooh. 22.
That's a hit.
I hope so. See what I hit more. 10.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
All right, you take him like right, like in his chest, like he's like, and you can hear him like wheezing a little bit now.
What's our heart and surprise?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely not a happy. It's like poking right through his stud leather armor in his chest, and he's just kind of holding it now, like
Oh God.
Say he's not happy.
Yeah, he's not happy.
No, I just wanted to look shocked.
He looks very hurt too.
Okay.
All right, Vex, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna do another magic missile. Wait, so that guy, we just killed this guy?
He's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive.
Very hurt, but
Very
still.
hurt. Okay, well, I guess I'll just try to finish him off. I don't know how many hit points he has, so maybe I'll just, I'm gonna do magic missile again. I'm gonna send 1 to this guy, and then 2 to that guy.
Alrighty.
I am great at this. So I rolled a 1 + 1, so
2 damage. All right. Well, this guy gets hit by the magic missile straight in the face, and he falls over, dead.
damn right.
And then that guy takes 4 damage. So you just got 1 left now, and Tarek, you're up.
All right. I turn my attention on him and swing away.
Right.
19 plus numbers.
Yeah, that
20,
definitely hits.
25 to hit. And max damage. So 10 damage.
Oh, okay. He tries to dodge out of the way, but you catch him right alongside his face, and it just like crumple. You hear his jaw like crack to the side, and you see some of the bones in his face get crushed by your mace, and he's not looking good.
But he's still hanging in
But
there.
he's still hanging in there.
As let me ask you something real quick. You can do. I know I'm got a shield in my offhand. Can I whack him with my shield?
I think you can only do that if you have a certain feat or a type of ability that fighters get that allows them to use their shield as a. You could use it as an improvised weapon, which would just be like the like 1 bludgeoning damage plus your strength bonus.
All right, I'll whack him with my shield then, just to follow it up.
All right.
Just
well, actually,
mace.
technically, in order to bonus action, you would have to have a light weapon in both hands to use like 2 attacks. So I think you're kind of strapped for attacks on this particular turn.
Okay, then I will just hang out there.
All right. He disengages and runs. Jumps out this window.
What?
Okay, one.
And that was his turn.
So
Shoot him with an arrow. Don't let him get away.
No, right? Is it my turn?
Not yet. It is Leaf's turn, actually.
all right, Leaf can move 40 feet.
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah, he can easily get to him.
He can also use his, if he couldn't have, he could have used his cat ability that allows him to use double movement until short rest.
He doesn't need it right now. He's gonna run up, charge up, and swing his axe at him.
Okay.
It's a 10.
Already?
Miss.
A miss.
But bonus action, do a little spin kick and try to hit him in the head.
Okay.
14.
That hits barely.
Oh, nice. That'll be 5 damage.
All right. The spin kick like smashes the guy's head against this other window, breaking it, and then he falls to the ground. He's gone.
Very close.
Oh.
Tarek says, grab their coin purses and let's get the hell out of here now.
I gladly take their coin purses.
Yeah, I'll do a quick pat down of one, and then somebody can grab the others, and we'll peace out.
Yeah, I'll pat down one of the guys.
I'll pat down one guy.
How many are there? I got 1.
4. No,
Yeah,
too
we all
late.
got it.
All right.
What do we find?
What do you find? You're searching through their corpses, and they don't seem to have anything on them except for their just the weapons they were carrying: short sword and studded leather armor.
Useless.
You bastards.
All right. Well,
So it's short sword.
Yep.
What do I have?
not finding anything. I'll say, let's get out of here. Come on, and basically just peace on out and keep going towards the ruins.
Okay. So you head up the winding path up to the ruins.
Are we gonna act inconspicuous like we didn't just kill 4 guys, or are we running?
I'm not running, but I did think about setting their bar on fire.
You actually, like, one of the townspeople that sees you take out the red brands is actually like, woohoo! Like, they're perfectly okay with it.
Thank you, random citizen.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. All in a day's work, man.
I gotta take a quick bathroom break, so I'll be
well, we can actually, if you want, we can take a quick break and come back in like 5 minutes or so and just take a break for everyone.
okay.
If you'd like. It's a good time
Sounds
to
good.
break. You just killed some ruffians in the streets. It's time to pee.
Yes.
Yeah.
All that work just worked up my bladder.
Right. Alrighty. We'll be back in a few minutes. Alrighty. We are. Yeah, we're. And we are back.
Let's get ready to rumble. Oh wait, we did that already.
You did. You rumbled.
Let me do it again.
Alright. So we're heading up to the ruins now, right?
Yep. And once we get a little further down the street and away from that tavern, I'm gonna do a quick cure wounds on myself.
Okay. You guys are welcome to, take a short rest as well if you wanted to.
Yeah, I might take a short rest.
I'm fine.
Are you guys hurt? You got hurt.
I'm a little hurty. When do
I
you?
guess.
Sorcerers don't get anything back on a short rest, do they, though?
Maybe they don't. I was just looking at that.
I don't think they do.
I guess.
I think all I have is my. Oh, well, I could get my. I guess. Well, did we? Assuming we took a long rest before, like when we slept, right? Because I think I didn't mark that.
You're in your little tomb.
You're
Yeah,
full health and.
I have my. It looks like my grovel cower.
Yeah, we can. I just undid that one, so you're fine
Okay.
on that. And then you used 2 first level spell slots.
Yeah. And that only comes back for a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I don't need a short rest, I guess.
All right. Well, I took
Oh, excuse me.
I took some healing, so I'm good to go whenever you guys are.
Well, Leaf needs to do a short rest.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that you can also spend sorcery points that you have, Kristen, to. You can spend 2 sorcery points, which you have 2, to regain a first level spell slot.
Oh. Where is
That's part of your sorcery points font of magic ability for being a sorcerer.
Where do I see that though?
Should be under your features and traits.
It's also on your actions further down the page.
Okay. I'm still getting used to being a sorceress.
Yep.
Thank you for bearing with me.
Still getting used to being this badass.
You roll for Leaf to see how many hit points he gets back.
What's his hit die?
Not sure.
Click on
I'll do
short
the-
rest and it'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. It's 1d8 plus 1. How many are you going to have him spend 2 hit dice? Or just 1?
How much is he down?
He is down 10 hit points. And he gets 1d8 plus 1.
We're gonna do just one for now and
Okay.
see how. He got back like 3 hit points.
Oh, I rolled better than you did, but
Oh,
thought-
sorry. Yeah, you
Go with Matt's roll. Go with Matt's roll.
I rolled 8.
that's acceptable then.
I rolled it first before he said it anyway, so.
Okay. Fair.
Alrighty. So he's up to 13 hit points now. And since he took a short rest, he got all his key points back.
Yes.
Just very handy.
Right.
All
Who's
right.
ready to go?
So what are you guys going to do?
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, I think just heading up to the ruins.
Yeah.
No, let's walk quietly.
Just nonchalantly, just do.
Nothing
We
happens
didn't do
here.
anything.
Okay. As you come up to the ruins, you definitely see that there's it's just this wrecked old collapsed manor house. From the first view, you see that there's definitely it's just a hazardous place to be.
You want to put the map back up on Twitch?
Sure.
No?
What?
Then let's go in.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take up point.
So
Okay,
it's-
unless anybody else wants to.
I want to look around to see if I see
Yeah, can we do perception to see what there is?
any signs of life, anything.
All right.
Oh shit! There we go. Wasted my 20, but I think it's 23.
All right. Well, as you're looking around, you notice that the manor grounds seem completely deserted, but you do see plenty of tracks leading around off to the side, and they lead off to the ruin of a large kitchen.
Like what kind of tracks? Human?
Yeah, human tracks, and you see there's a staircase leading down below this ruined kitchen,
Okay, let's follow that, right? And I'm gonna,
and there's a door down at the bottom.
can I quietly investigate that?
Roll stealth.
I'm
The
not
answer is
quiet at
no.
all.
Not at all.
Don't loud.
Just trip on everything on your way over.
What did you roll?
A 1.
Oh God.
No,
Okay.
no.
Something.
All right. You start walking down the stairs and to go check out the door, and you actually because of the rain, you lose your balance and you slide a little bit down the stairs, and it makes this loud clattering noise, and you just hit the door at the bottom with this loud thump.
The least graceful. Oh, this is why they kicked me out. Go on an adventure. You suck. Okay. Can we open this door then?
Might as
Might
well. Might as well just kick it in.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. Let's kick it in.
Alrighty. You open the door, and I will change the map over.
Kick the door with my face.
Just Headbutt the door open.
I'll follow down behind her, but I obviously am not going to even attempt to be stealthy after that.
Yeah, same.
Stop quiet, people.
Yeah.
The damn squirrel threw me off balance.
So, you see a 5-foot landing that's 15 feet above a large cellar. There's stone steps descending into the floor with 2 short flights, and there's another door that stands beneath the stairs to the north. There's a large stone cistern that occupies the western part of the room, and the walls are lined with kegs and barrels.
Was it fresh water in the cistern?
You can go check.
I will go check.
It looks like it. It looks like it's clean. It's cold.
What's in these kegs and barrels? Is it just like ale and wine kind of stuff?
You go look, and there's various things in it. They look like there's some salted pork and beef. It looks like there's some with flour and sugar, and there's a bin of apples, and there's a couple barrels of ale.
Apple.
Are you moving the barrels around and opening them and looking through them, or are you just kind of like?
I kind of want to open them up and look in them. If I know one's like salted pork, I'm kind of curious what maybe is in some of the other ones if they don't look
Okay.
like they don't have like a skull and crossbones on it or something.
All right, I'll move over there and help her kind of rummage through the barrels.
Alrighty. Yeah, you find they're filled with pork, beef, flour, sugar, apples, ale.
Can I take some pork and beef?
Yeah.
Okay. I just take like a handful of pork and a handful of beef and throw it in my stack for later.
Okay.
No wrappings, just throw them in the bag.
They're salted.
Yeah. Why not?
Toss me a few apples. I'm gonna feed my squirrel. He needs a treat.
Is that door over here? If I move back over here, is it locked?
That door?
Yeah.
Is this a door too, right here?
Yep.
Oh, put me over with you, apple.
Do.
Okay, then. I want some apples. I'm gonna take them.
Okay. Don't tell me.
I'm just saying it out loud. Just for flavor. I'm not gonna do anything with the apples. I'll go throw at somebody later. We could. What kind of weapon stats do apples have?
It'd be an improvised weapon. You could do some bludgeoning damage with it.
Okay.
Nice. All right, Bilbo. Let's go.
I don't think either. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be locked.
What might that do? Seems like a good idea.
Yep. Yeah, it's unlocked.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
So
Where did we came in from up here, right?
yes.
Okay. Which one do we want to go in first?
So we don't hear anything at either of these doors?
No.
I say we start with the one under the stairs, because that's probably just storage,
Okay.
I would imagine.
I will.
And by the way, whoever was over by the barrels and the cistern, make a perception check. Sorry, a little after the fact. But
I don't see shit.
13.
I rolled. Where is it? Yeah, I rolled again, essentially a 0.
It finds you.
That's a
God damn it. I feel like there's something good that's like interesting nearby and I'm missing it.
Did you
I'm
hear
really just
Ashley?
be like, ooh.
She's really quiet right now.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, now I can hear you. It's weird. It's like it just kind of goes away every once in a while.
Well, I rolled a 13.
Okay. All right. What do you guys do?
So nothing? You want to do anything? Okay.
Okay.
I'll poke my head through the door.
Okie dokie.
Let me see.
I guess not.
Leads to what, like a hallway?
Yep. Looks like it's another room or hallway or something.
Is this like a regular sized door or is it like a small door?
That's a regular sized door. You came down a landing.
Okay.
All right. Well, if nobody has any objections, I'll kind of come up to here and just kind of poke my head around the corner and just look left and right.
As you're doing that, well, I'll show you what you see first. Look at that. So it's a long hallway. And as you look in the hallway, is everyone standing where they're standing? Is this where they're at? So
Yes.
Tarek's looking in the hallway, and Cordex right behind him, and Leaf's right behind him, and then Vex and Leanna are still over by the barrels.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
As he's looking down the hallway, Vex, you hear a not-so-quiet sound behind you of a door opening.
Oh shit.
It's fine.
And
Try closing the door back.
Oh shit. So the door opens.
what's going on here? Oh, I need to go to here. Yep, it opens, and there is a guy right there.
Oh, it's these chumps again.
And he attacks you.
Oh no. No, no. So I'm assuming I turned around because if I
Yeah, you hear "Arr!" just in time to see like a short sword being shoved at you. And
Okay.
the first attack is a 14.
It misses.
Alrighty, and then the second attack is no better. So you see it, and you're like ah, and dodge out of the way, and roll initiative.
19. Shit, this is like a tiny little area.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
What was that?
15?
15. Same as
I
you got
got-
last time.
I got a 17.
Yeah, I guess so.
Same as you got last time.
And then I rolled,
9.
9.
I rolled a 10 for Leaf, but I don't know. His bonus is what, 3, you said?
Yeah.
So 13.
13. All right, that means Vex is up first.
Okay.
With Kordek on deck.
So I think my tactic here, since I was taken by surprise, and I am first, is that I am going to grovel, cower, and beg
Okay.
to help give my allies an advantage for the first two guys because it's within 10 feet.
Yep. Anyone within 10 feet of you. Yeah.
So after he misses me, I immediately drop to my knees and just like, oh God, oh please, I am so sorry. We were just I just wanted some pork and I smelled it and I was just, please don't hurt us. I'm just so hungry. Please, I just needed some food and those apples look so delicious.
All right. He looks very like confused about what he's like. What? Go ahead and mark off the grovel, cower, and beg. And Kordek, you're up.
Okay, so you said to be within 10 feet to get everything right.
Yeah.
So I can go 1, 2,
Ah, shit.
3, 4, 5. Okay, would that be within 10
Can you
feet?
stand in the water like that?
Yeah, why not?
Uh,
Yeah, can I stay in the water?
are you gonna try?
Well, I was going to, but now you're making me second guess.
You hop over the wall and you're now swimming. It's deep.
Oh,
Told you it was deep.
it's deep.
Yeah. You can't hit the bottom.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna have to use my action then to freaking swing the hell out. And go back here. That was fun. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, you jump over, you're like, bloop. Oh man, that's not okay.
Forgot you were halfway for a minute.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well,
is it my turn?
It is actually their turn.
Aw.
Oh no!
So yeah, he's going to try to attack you again.
I feel like I should have run away.
His first attack is a 17,
Girl.
It's
and the second one is a 12. So
that one misses.
he stabs a sword at you for 7 points of piercing damage. He like stabs you, like somehow stabs down and gets you like right in your like top of your collarbone.
Aw.
God, why? Don't hurt me.
And then the other ones are kind of like trapped behind him at the moment. They're like, "Hey, get out of the way!"
no.
So now it's Liana's turn.
Oi. I wanna like, hey, that's my cobalt, and I'm gonna hit him.
You have advantage on the attack.
I rolled a 19, but
Roll
no.
again. See if you get
What one?
Just in case you get a crit.
Oh, I got a 19.
Well, you can keep the best. Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool, I got a 20.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So that's why you do it.
It's like, I don't want to lose it. I don't want to do that. Okay.
Yeah, rolling advantage, you roll 2 dice and take the best of 2.
But it's still just like a d8 plus 3.
Yeah, and you crit. So, doing the cards, which if anyone is watching, we use little cards for the crits. And the card you pulled is triple damage.
Damn.
Shit, I
She rolled
killed
an
him.
8.
Yeah,
8
You-
times 3.
Holy shit.
24.
yeah, you shoot the arrow straight over Vex's head. It hits the guy in the eye, and the arrow comes out the back of his head a little bit, and he just like sits there for a second, and then just like falls over into the room.
I taught her everything she knows.
I got you back, Kobold.
Yay! Groveling for nothing.
Alrighty, Leaf's up, and then Tarek's next.
Leaf. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So even with the difficult terrain going through Liana there, he's got enough to get right there.
Okay.
I guess he can throw a dart.
He does have darts. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think
Yep,
that's
he does.
So, yeah, sure. We're gonna try that. He's gonna. Whoosh. Do I still have advantage?
Yes.
Right. That'll be 21.
21 hits.
Yes. 2, 4.
You're hitting the blonde guy.
Yeah, the first one there. That'll be 7 damage.
Wow. You rolled max damage on the dart.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. So the guy falls, and right after that, the other guy sees this dart, and it hits him like right in the middle of his stomach. He's like, oh.
Yeah. Bullseye.
All right, Tarek, you're up. Vex is on deck.
I move back, hearing what's going on. I'll move back into this room and seeing that there's not really a way to get past. I'm gonna stay right there, and just in case, I'm gonna kind of keep my eyes on both, on the path I just came from, in case somebody tries to come around behind us.
Okay.
And basically, I'll just hold a whack 'em with my mace. So if anything comes in range of me, I'll whack it.
Okay. So you're holding an attack action if something gets within range.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That would bring us back to the top of the initiative round. Vex, you're up.
Okay. So
Oh, actually, I don't think it's enemies within 10 feet of you. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure it's any enemies within 10 feet of you people have advantage on. I'm not talking to you, Alexa.
Uh,
yeah. Yes.
Allies gain attack on
I
advantage
didn't need
with
to get
enemies
that
within
close.
10 feet of you.
I could've
Yep.
stayed- Damn it.
So.
Okay.
But it's still the end of this
But
turn, so it'll be done after you attack. So,
Oh.
but it's your turn.
Okay. So okay. I might. Oh God, what do I want to do? Oh jeez. I guess I'll try to hit that blonde guy with a magic missile.
Alrighty. There's no try. You do hit it
I
with a
guess
magic
that's
missile.
true. It just hits.
Yeah. So roll your d4.
And God damn it! 1+1, so I hit him for 2.
Well,
Like,
it's 3
every
magic
single
missiles, so you do 6 damage to him.
Yeah. Okay.
So
You do have other numbers on that D4, right?
this is
just
just on
only
d4 that just has
one.
ones.
I think I should take this guy back. Like, no, excuse me, guys.
All right. Well, he's like, and he's hit with like these 3 bolts of force. It kind of like makes him take a step back, and but he like grimaces and he's starting to look pretty hurt between the dart and the magic missiles.
Can I run away now?
Yeah, you can.
So I'm just gonna like go. Whoop.
It's difficult terrain to get past your allies, so that each of those spaces counts as 10. So it'd be 10,
Isn't it?
20,
Isn't it?
20.
Didn't we establish that for her and for the halfling it's not?
One of
Because
them
they're
it's not.
small?
I think it's the halfling. Is the
Oh,
only one that
is
can
it
do
just
that.
him?
Yep.
I was thinking it was both of them.
Nope, just him. It's a
I can
halfling
do-
trait.
Just enough to get behind Liana.
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, you have speed of 30 feet, so you could have gone. That's 10, 20, and then 25. So you could actually get here, one more space back if you wanted to.
Yeah, I might actually do that to let other people forward.
Okay.
Just gonna.
All right. So that's the end of your turn. So Cordex up.
All right. I'm going to do that actually. I can go 1. Then I'm going to run under these guys' legs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right to here.
That's
Just
an awesome. It's an awesome ability. I love that racial ability of that you can move through any space of any creature that's a size larger than you.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually, it's just a size larger than you. You're both considered. No, you are small. So yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was glad she said she was going to move. 'Cause
Yep.
then
So yeah,
Okay.
you totally like ran through there, which is awesome.
Yep. And then I'm gonna stab that guy.
Alrighty, stab him.
His ankles.
Oh no! Are you kidding me?
Did you do a crit 1?
No, it's cocked, but it's like on a 20. I don't even know how it is staying like this.
Well, roll again.
Oh, well, that still should hit. It'll be 18.
That's hit.
And man, 1 damage. Hold on, I gotta check and see how much damage I do. I'm not used to hitting.
You do 1d4 plus 3 with your daggers.
3. Okay, then 4.
4 damage. All right, that's enough. How do you want to kill him?
Oh, nice. All right, I just imagine I like run through their legs. He doesn't even see me coming, and I just like jump up and like bam.
So you jump up and do like a Chucky, and like stab the knife into his like chest.
Wow.
He does this. You see this halfling barbarian run under your feet. He runs up and he jumps basically into the bandit's arms and like slams a dagger into his chest, and then the bandit lands and he like lands on his feet in front of him.
Yeah.
And now it's their turn.
Everyone's pretty impressed by it when they see it.
So he dead,
Oh, there's only one guy left.
and then he moves forward, stands over his buddy's corpse,
What?
and attacks you.
Now that I'm in the room, can we kind of see?
Oh yeah. I'll open it up.
There's
Absolutely, you do see. Although with your perception checks, I don't know, maybe not.
So I think your halfling needs glasses.
It does.
Halflings don't need glasses, especially halfling barbarians. Anyway, all right. So
It's
Alright.
just like their sleeping quarters.
yeah, I can't imagine how you guys woke them up. So
I don't know. We don't know that's why they're here.
all right. So he attacks you.
Ooh.
15 for the first attack,
That hits.
and then the second one hits too. So he got 21 on the second one, or 20 on the second one. All right. So first attack, he stabs you for 8 piercing damage.
Oh shit.
Apparently, he's not happy with what you did to his friend. And then the second attack, he gets you for 4 piercing damage. So 12 total.
Ooh shit. I'm hurting. I have 4 hit points now.
All right, so he runs up, steps over the corpse of his buddy's body, and he's like, "Why, you little?" And he stabs down at you twice, catching you like once, like across the side of your temple. You get hit, and then the second time, in your like a deep cut into your like shoulder and arm, and so you've got like blood streaming down your face, and you're not feeling too well. And
Feel
Leanna's
fine.
next.
I don't know why they keep attacking my short friends. Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot
They're like
at
a
him.
guy at work that doesn't like short
Well,
people.
that's 20.
Oh shit, yeah. She got another 20.
She got a natural 20?
Yeah.
All right. You hit him in the arm, like the same arm he's holding his sword in. Triple damage.
Yeah.
Damn. 7.
10.
No, I triple the 7 and
I
then,
triple the 7 first.
then
You
add.
do
So
need to do the math, I don't want to.
21 plus what's your-
24.
So
24.
you basically, this arrow shears like through his arm, and immediately he just says, "Ah!" and drops the sword, and then it just starts spraying this like arterial spray straight out on Kordek's face, and he falls over dead.
Is he drowned?
He's dead.
I'm not even sure which one's mine anymore.
Scroll mode friends, man. I'm glad I stayed up for this.
So he dead.
Well,
And so, yeah, you check the corpses.
Yes.
All three of them are wearing belt pouches, actually.
Okay. I'm gonna check the one nearest me. Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, I killed them.
So,
Two of them.
well, two of them are piled on top of each other.
I want to check those ones.
So that's probably the ones Kordek has, because
Yeah.
he is there.
I'll walk up next to Kordak and pat him on the shoulder and just say, "Good job," and then cast a Cure Wounds.
Thanks. Barely felt it.
Not good.
Oh, good. You got max healing, so you got 10 HP back.
The two in front of you, Kordek.
Almost back to full.
Kordek, the two in front of you, piled on top of each other. You check their belt pouches, and one of them has 16 silver pieces and 7 gold pieces. And the second,
write this down.
and the second one has 12 silver pieces and 5 gold pieces in his pouch.
All right. It was 7 gold and 5 gold.
Yep, and then 12 and 16 silver pieces. So 30.
12 and 1.
Or 28. Sorry, I can't count. 28 silver pieces total between the two. And then the one that you check, Leanna, has
okay, yeah.
the one you searched has 15 electrum pieces
Okay.
and 2 garnets that are worth 10 gold pieces each. I'm just going to tell you the amount so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
How many of those?
2.
2. 2 Garner.
Garnet.
The red one.
You also see 3 dirty scarlet cloaks that are hanging from the bunks in this room.
Oh, shit.
It appears to be another storeroom that's been pressed into service as a living quarters. There are 2 double bunks that stand against the wall near the door there, and then there are more barrels and crates that fill the southern half of the chamber.
So there's 4 bunks down here, but we only had 3 enemies, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Someone's around.
Can we toss the room real quick and see if there's anything
Sure.
else?
I'm gonna jump
The barrels.
Go top.
How are you gonna get up there?
The barrels and the crates are very similar to what were in the other room. Similar provisions.
Okay.
And there's
how
nothing
long is
else
it taking
really
to-
of interest other than what you found on their persons.
Okay. And I saw when I looked down this hall that there is a double door down here, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll say,
Look at something.
be on your guard, everyone. There's probably more of them down here.
Good. All right. While we're all in this little room, though, I'm gonna start tossing gold around
Why?
and silver.
Oh, passing it out? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, not making it rain.
no. I'm
Starts throwing it in the air. Woo!
I'm gonna pack away one of those red cloaks for later.
I will
It
too.
seems handy.
I can't even fit in it, but I'm gonna take one.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Gonna be a blanket on me. But okay,
Oh,
so
that's easy.
there's 12 gold. There's what? 5 of us. So 2 gold each. And then silver, there's 28. So 5 silver each.
Is it under equipment? 12 gold? How much?
Be 2 gold each, 5 silver.
That's 20. There's 5 of us.
Yeah, hold on. Damn it, actually. I'm trying to do my stuff first. Yeah, that's
So it's
15 electrum, 2 garnets worth 10 gold.
And I totally forgot to change the sound effects in the background. But that being said, you're still close to the door, so you can still hear the rain. But I'm gonna change it to the sound effects it should be.
she said she's giving us each 3 electrum, by the way.
3 electrum.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll get an additional, 2 gold? Or 4 gold?
Well, we
4.
can't really divide those
Divide
up, per se. I mean, I don't...
We'll just have to sell the garnet at a store. We won't be able to just...
We'll do that later. I'll just carry it around for now.
That's...
Yeah, just put it in your inventory as like other under equipment as garnet. 2 garnets, 10 gold each. And if you want, I can now describe to you what you saw looking into that hallway, since you were interrupted by people attacking you the first time.
Sounds good.
Anything else in this room, though? Like, what's in the crates?
The crates are very similar. They're provisions, same as the other crates that were outside of the room.
Okay. Makes sense. There's nothing in the beds?
There were 3 grimy scarlet cloaks hanging from the bunks.
Oh, that was it. Okay. Okay, we can go back up here, I guess.
My iPad's actually going to die, so I think I am going to cut it off here.
I'll probably honestly just describe the hallway to you.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll just call it for the night if that sounds good to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like 10% left, so.
All right. So as you're looking down this hallway, you see that it's a very like thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with these faux columns every 10 feet, and there's double doors on the west end of the hall that are sheathed in copper plate that is now green with age. There's a relief carving of a mournful angel that graces the doors.
That's not weird at all.
Can I take the copper?
You start walking towards the doors to go get the copper? Yeah, you can. Try.
Stealthily.
All right, roll a stealth check.
Yeah. That'll be... 17.
All right, you feel like you're being very quiet. When you get here, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh shit.
Pretty sure I passed it. Dex, week 20.
Alrighty, you get to that spot in the floor, and as soon as you step onto those flagstones, you feel them like give way under your feet, and you quickly like hop back and pop yourself.
Like a little tuck and roll back.
Yeah, a little tuck and roll back, and you notice that there is a 10 by 10 foot pit right there.
What?
I will draw it.
I'll call back, so just like I thought. There's a pit trap right here. Alright. I guess...
And that's probably a good place to end it. But
Yeah.
there is a small ledge on each side of the pit, but that's where it is.
Okay. Can I try and disable it real quick?
Disable the pit.
That's what I was doing.
I mean, you've already set the trap off, so.
Okay, so it doesn't like reset or anything.
No, yeah, there was a false floor. It was loose stone tiles laid atop like breakaway timbers, essentially. And as soon as your weight got on it, it
Caved in.
gave way. You feel like if you weren't wearing all these heavy furs and carrying around this big, mace that you had, that you may have been light enough to make it over.
I probably could have made it over. Should
All
have.
right.
Left us to die.
But there's a thin ledge on each side.
Okay. I guess this is a good stopping point.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, I hope you guys had fun, and I hope the people that were in the chat had fun watching us. We'll be back in 2 weeks on what is it? 2 weeks from now, Friday, the 21st of June. Once again, at around 9 p.m. to continue our adventures into this basement of this abandoned manor. I hope everyone has a great night, and we will see you all later. And I totally did not record this at all, but that's okay because I can still transfer it directly to YouTube from Twitch. All right.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.